Welcome to a new episode of Cities Skylines. I haven't been doing this for a very long time, I must say. It's been a very long while since I've done an episode of Cities Skylines. The last time I did this was on Arnhem. Arnhem is based on Arnhem. I will put the link in the description to that city if you would like to watch it. But anyways, I wanted to build something new. It kind of started itching, and I saw all the new mods that were available, especially the image overlay, and that kind of made me curious of how can I build an interchange that is actually like that in real life. So this is the reason why I started a new series. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna build something and see what I'm gonna get out of it, and I'm gonna do something that is simple. I'm not going to rebuild the whole city or something, because I know that I won't finish it. It's kind of like a huge task to build a city that is as huge as Rotterdam is. So I didn't want to do that. I also didn't want to start an imaginary city because at this moment the game doesn't have assets yet. So I really can't build like a massive Dutch city that actually has Dutch looks. Even though, for example, creator Teddy Redco, which is a very good creator at this moment, he created a Dutch city, and his save game is even available on the Paradox mod store, and he actually did a very good effort in trying to build a Dutch canal city. Really good effort. Kudos to him. But if you'd really like to build a Dutch city that actually looks very Dutch, you'd need custom assets, and those are not available yet at this moment. So I kind of gave up on trying to recreate a Dutch city, and what I was going to do was, let's see if I can recreate parts of the Dutch highway system and see if I can, you know, make them look really cool and really Dutch, because the Dutch have a very sophisticated guideline for creating highways, with non-steep slopes, massive interchanges. Our interchanges are huge. They take up a lot of space, but they also make driving really nice. Driving is really cool in the Netherlands. You can drive around without any hassle or without any problem. So that is the reason why our highways are so good and so comfortable. But I also kind of felt that the space our interchanges take up is a lot, and you can see that a lot in City Skylines. Like, most interchanges that we build in City Skylines are very compact, do have like a lot of high slopes and everything, and I was like, you know what, I want to build something that is actually really good. So I decided to build a real life interchange in the Netherlands, and also because I'm also finishing my course of civil engineering. I'm in my final year, which means from next year I will be a full-on civil engineer, and I will do real-life projects probably like these, and I hope that I will be involved a lot in highway planning. I'm also a student civil engineer at this moment. Right now I'm doing loads of road projects. Actually, I'm a road designer. But I'm doing this on study base, so it's not that much work at this moment. But it's really cool to work on real life projects and to create real life solutions for real life problems, and to do real life road designing. It's really cool. It's something that I definitely want to keep doing. I thought I was always going to be involved into signage, but I do think that road design is something that I like way more. So I'm gonna execute that in real life. It's really cool to be able to do that. Anyways, back to City Skylines. What I'm building right here is a part of the Rotterdam Ring Road. The Rotterdam Ring Road is a very big ring road. It's one of the biggest ring roads in the country, probably one of the busiest in Europe also. And this interchange, which is a corner part of the Rotterdam Ring Road, is Interchange Ridderkerk Zuid. And Interchange Ridderkerk Zuid is not part of the ring road yet, but it is a very, very, very busy key part of the ring road of Rotterdam, and let me tell you why. It basically connects the Northern Randstad, which is the metro area of the Netherlands, with Europort, Rotterdam itself, of course, The Hague, Utrecht, Nijmegen, Gorkum, Breda, Antwerp. Basically every major city in the Netherlands, and a connection to Belgium and the biggest port in Europe. And that makes it such an important highway to the west of Europe, and to, well, the Netherlands, of course. And you can really see how impressive things get, because we have massive amounts of lanes here. Like, the widest point of this interchange has 16 lanes across. It's like 4x4x4x4. And that is huge. It's a massive interchange. And it transports around 270,000 vehicles per day. So you can see that this interchange is something important, and it's a scar in the city, and it just won't go away. There's too much traffic to get it away now. You can see that I'm also using the road builder tool at this moment to create a 6-lane highway, because Cities Skylines doesn't have that, and this part of the A16 has 6 lanes. It's 4 lanes that go straight on and 2 lanes that exit. So it's often quite annoying, but you know, it's just it does what it has to do. What's also quite annoying about Cities Skylines 2 is at this moment is the slopes and the connections. Even though the road builder tool is a gem, really, Colossal Order did such a great thing doing the whole new road builder tool. It's amazing, but there are just a few flaws that I still dislike. For example, the connections between highways, sometimes they're not long enough. In the Netherlands, we are used to having like very long asphalt like connections to make a connection as smooth as possible. It just doesn't work in Cities Skylines 2. Slopes are a thing. Slopes are sometimes massively annoying. They get up like really fast, and there is not really a way to change it. There is the move it tool, but move it, in my opinion, doesn't do enough to make the slope like very smooth. I would like to have the road slope tool and the node controller tool back in Cities Skylines 2. So if the developers are from Cities Skylines 1 are listening, please bring it back. It was such a power tool, and I would love to have it. And slopes in especially hilly areas, that's kind of where it gets like screwed up. I don't like those, because road gets very wobbly. Roads really get very wobbly in those kind of cases, and that's really annoying. Anyways, you can see that the first interchange is done. Ridderkerk side. I was trying to make some pictures, change the time of day and stuff, and then I was doing the 16 lane part. It has some bits where it has 5 lanes, goes back to 4, as you can see on the main road, the 816 here, and then we get 16 lanes across. It's one of the biggest roads in the entire country, and it transports 270,000 vehicles per day again, so it's kind of necessary to have that amount of lanes. It's massive, it's huge, and I must admit that as a road geek and a civil engineer, I kind of like this. I know there are a lot of Cities Skylines players right now just looking at my videos, listening to my opinion, and be like, dude, one more lane is not going to cut it. Yes and no. Sometimes one more lane is really justified, especially when you have such a good public transport system as the Netherlands does. Even though there are a lot of critics on, well, the amount of lanes that the Netherlands has, but hey, who am I to judge? Right now I'm starting on interchange in Ridderkerk North, which is also known as the Ridderster or the Ridderstar. It's a hybrid stack cloverleaf interchange with loads of connector roads, loads of express collector turns. It has one of the only 3-lane flyovers in Europe. It's a massive interchange. So what I'm gonna do right now, because I feel like I've done enough talking for the moment, I'm just gonna let you enjoy you watching me building the interchange, and later on I will elaborate what I've done. I think that's a good idea. So enjoy the video.
Work
As you can see, the main interchange is now done. That is the Ridderkerk interchange. I had to do loads of viaducts and loads of flyovers, loads of weaving connections, but I managed to do it. And at the moment I was done with the interchange, I was like factfully done. I was doing a few small changes to make it even better, to make it look better. And I was finishing the A38. The A38 I will talk about in a later video because it's kind of a special gem. Might actually do a documentary about it. I don't know yet, but might be coming soon. Anyways, so the main interchange is done, and I'm gonna show you in a cinematic video how it looks like. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video where I will create another Rotterdam interchange. So see you next time.